Hey, welcome. I'm Joe, and this is the first video in the Destiny Fanboy channel, and this is going to be a series about all news Destiny, just everything for beginners and for people who just want to know more about Destiny. Looks like a great game, and it's coming out on my birthday, so I really can't wait. I think I'm going to get it for the Xbox One, but for now, we're just going to talk about basic things anyone new to Destiny needs to know. So you come here and you'll get Destiny information. It's a pretty good deal. A lot of the information I get is from this guy on YouTube named More Console. He does really great Destiny information. And after you watch a couple of my videos, you might want to go over to his channel for some more complex videos about Destiny. Really great guy, really knows his information. Yep, that's it for intro. Right now what you're looking at, this is some Destiny footage I've got off YouTube. Sorry. Blah. And this is just some background footage you can look at while we're discussing Destiny. So, let's begin. Okay, the first thing we're going to discuss is what is Destiny. Destiny is an MMORPG FPS created by Bungie, the former creators of Halo 1, 2, 3, and Reach, some of the best ones. And it takes place in our solar system. The places you can go to is Mars, Venus, the Moon, Earth, and the Tower, and I think there's some other places. I think those are the only confirmed ones for now. And the story is about the last safe city on Earth. It's about this man named the Traveler. Well, we don't know what it is. We don't know if it's a man. We don't know if it's a robot. We don't know. But he has this big orb, and it's floating above the Earth, and under that is located the last safe city. Now, the Traveler went from world to world, helping other races advance, but he brought along this dangerous race called the Darkness. Not a race, but a force called the Darkness. And the Darkness completely wiped out Earth except for the last safe city, which is located right under the Traveler's orb. That's basically the story, that what we know of Destiny. Bungie doesn't want to give away any campaign or missions, really, any info about that. They don't want to. But you can play the story mode campaign along with 3 people, so 3 people total, or you can do it by yourself, but there will be public events that will happen unless you're offline. But I do not know if Destiny requires online activity at all times. But you can simply avoid public events. More on that later too. Now we're going to discuss factions. Factions are political groups that your character in Destiny can join. Clans, they're not like clans at all. They have the perks of clans, but if you want to form a clan, not everyone has to be in the same faction. Missions you choose in free roam, and more about free roam later. Missions you choose in free roam or patrol. Oh, sorry, I must be confusing beginners. Will be based on factions, and you can choose any mission that you find, even if it's part of a different faction. But if it's part of your faction, it will pay more money. Now, each faction has a different belief, and those factions are Dead Orbit, Future War Cult, New Monarchy, Osiris, and the Seven Seraphs. There is one other one that not a lot of people know about, though. Bungie hasn't given out any information about this, and it's called the FOTC, and that's presumably the organization that runs the Guardians. Very little is known about any of these or what their beliefs are. Now, how big exactly is Destiny? Take every Grand Theft Auto 5, no, not Grand Theft Auto 5, all the 5 Grand Theft Autos, combine their worlds together and multiply that by 15, and it's like 100 times greater than that. It is huge, absolutely massive, and you can explore almost all of it in one go in this game mode called Patrol. Patrol is where you can go around on your Sparrow and just explore, and there will be little beacons that glow green, and those are missions. Each mission has a different faction tied for it and offers loot of different assortments. Your Sparrow is something that can be deployed at almost any time unless the game masters have locked it from you, but they usually won't do that unless it's a specific game mode where Sparrows aren't allowed. Now here comes the cool part. This is your Ghost. Your ghost can be deployed at any time, and it is a mission-specific element. You pull it out. It looks like a little robot. You see it at the beginning of the video of this gameplay I have. And it can be a light source. It can mark targets for you. It can hack machines to open doors. It's kind of like, for you Halo fans, it's kind of like Cortana, how you would have to plug Cortana into the wall and wait a couple minutes for her to open the door. It's kind of like that, except so much cooler, and it is voiced by the amazing Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones. When you pull out your ghost, you will have the option, I think it's square on PS3 and PS4, and X on the Xbox Series, Xbox 360, and Xbox One, and it deploys your Sparrow. Your Sparrow it looks like a motorcycle, except it hovers above the ground with no wheels. You kind of lay flat on it like a Tron cycle. And it basically like a speeder. It sounds like a Star Wars speeder. It's very cool, very satisfying to drive. And when you pre-order the game at participating stores, you can get the Shrike. And the Shrike, I'm sorry, it's not the Shrike. It's a different Sparrow. It's has the red texture on it, red paint. When you speed on it, it shoots out like bolts of red. It has up stats. The stats are really nice on that, and you only get it if you pre-order it by July 7th, I think, Bungie Day. The Shrike, though, people were confused. Is the vehicle called a Sparrow or is it called a Shrike? Because we've heard Bungie say it's a Sparrow and it's a Shrike. A Shrike is a specific type of Sparrow that you can get, and we don't know how you get it. And I bet you're thinking right now, well, what if I don't want to pre-order it, but I still want that specific, that specific Sparrow, the one that you can get from pre-ordering from participating retailers. Don't worry, every DLC in Destiny is available at some other time. It says okay, the Sony series gets to Destiny a little bit earlier, but all DLCs are exclusive but timed continents. That's gonna have to be it today. I'm sorry it was such a short video, and I know it does not cover any of the basics. A little disclaimer, I'm sorry about the background noise. It won't always be there. I have family watching Ghostbusters and doing the dishes. Sorry, I'm not talking really loudly because I'm not trying to distract them from their movie, but next time I'll be in a disclosed place. I will release more videos with better quality, I promise you. It's just right now I don't have the best conditions. I just started this, and I will be releasing more videos on some of the basics of Destiny, then I will go into more depth. Please tell your friends about this. I'm just getting this channel started. I'm trying to earn money to buy myself an Xbox One, and some of my friends' Xbox Ones who don't really have it can't afford one. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace! Oh wait, also, this video is not going to continue this long. I just left some of this bonus gameplay because you probably searched Destiny for beginners and you want to see some gameplay. You want to see some of this beautiful action. So here it is. I'm going to stop talking for now and just watch all of this gameplay. Goodbye.
Did an awesome job.
Again, real-time lighting lets us do all sorts of cool stuff like turning on the lights.
See some Ryan Ellis lens flares.
More lens flares, please.
Give J.J. Abrams a run for his money.
Hopefully you can see it in the video, but when he aims down the weapon there, you can see that our laser sight actually changes as you look around and refracts in the lens.
It's kind of exciting to be showing people gameplay after so long.
That's right.
Working on this game. It's first little taste here.
So these guys are pretty agile, obviously, jumping out of the ceiling, running across the bridges, leaping at you with knives and weapons. They're a pretty dynamic race. Lots of cool details that you put in here, Mark. You want to talk about some of the cool stuff in here?
I will say it's lots of cool details that several people put in here. We are currently traveling through the wall. This wall was set up as a means to protect the colony ships.
Colony
When
ships? You're gonna have to
tell
talk
me
about
more.
that. What do you mean, colony ships?
I don't know if we should give away those secrets.
We probably shouldn't.
We'll be getting into some important story points.
Ooh, some more sweet real-time shadows.
With the big nets.
It's a golden gun, the special ability of the second player.
Vaporizing all those fallen. There's another super ability. Nova Bomb.
It's my favorite.
My favorite too, I think. We got some pretty awesome effects artists working on this stuff.
Oh, here comes Rickus.
Rickus! No!
He's a fallen boss. Just took out player 2 with his ground pound.
He is pounding that
His
ground.
ultra smash.
Yeah, you're going to encounter all sorts of bosses in Destiny, of all shapes and sizes and combat abilities. It should offer up a pretty good challenge for you and your fire team.
Player 1 just had a chance to revive player 2 there. Decided not to take it.
Instead is going to take all the loot for themselves, but that's not actually true. You do have individual loot streams. Player 2 is back.
Loot time.
Loot time. It's my favorite time, really.
Picked up Thunderlord. One of the named exotics in the game.
Here you can see the upgrade path. You can see some of the cool stuff you can unlock later. Rolling Thunder.
The more you use your weapon, the more opportunities you have to upgrade.
And here is the Thunderlord itself.
Some of the uniques are looking pretty awesome. There's certain ones that I'm already excited to go try to get myself.
Looks like player 2 also picked up some new gear. Long rifle.
You know what the name of that one is?
I do not know the name of that one, Mark. What is it?
I don't actually know. I was asking.
You're supposed to know these things. Come on. We have a sewer in our game. Check. It goes along with our anti-gravity level that's going to come up later. I'm just kidding. We don't have an anti-gravity level.
Label?
Label.
We have lava, though.
We do have lava. Let's head out of the wall here.
There's that colony ship. Yay!
She's a beaut.
It is.
It's Dutch.
Player 3 has joined us here.
Did he wave or throw
Yeah.
a grenade?
I think he threw a grenade. Now he's greeting us. Hey, guy. What's that on your back? Wolf cannon.
I believe at last count there was 14 wolves on that gun.
It looks like the Fallen have warped into our atmosphere and are going to cause some trouble.
For one of our public events.
So public events are exactly what they sound like, meaning that your fire team and other fire teams are going to join forces to try to complete these challenges.
Players will matchmake when they enter this zone, and you can see two other dudes just showed up.
From another fire team, so
They're going to join in the fight. These are collaborative challenges that take place in the public spaces.
You're going to see all sorts of cool variety amongst these things, and it will happen all over the destination.
someone just dropped Fist of Havoc.
Speaking of dropping, booyah! So Devil Walker has just plopped itself down into the play space.
This thing's got a whole ton of different attacks.
It has all
I
the
can't
attacks,
even
Mark.
keep track. There's a main cannon,
There's
a
a cannon.
nose
Looks like
gun,
we've got a couple players there. They're down.
an EMP shock.
It's got the heavy machine gun
It's got rockets.
down by its mandibles.
It also looks like a scary spider. I don't think that's actually an
Spiders have
ability.
8 legs, not 6.
Well,
Isn't
you know,
I
space
believe
spider.
it
They're
launches
different.
shanks as well.
Yes. You got to pay attention to little flappy doors on its hind zone.
If you
for the
get
shanks.
close, it's got its own version of the Fists of Havoc.
Yes.
It has the mini legs of Havoc. Is that what you're saying?
Lots of ways to hurt you.
Definitely gonna have to team up to take these things down. Cool grenade type there. People throwing supers, taking them down with space magic.
Confusing them, hitting them from all sides.
They just took down the boss. And fade to white.
Tower.
The tower.
My old friend.
War is coming.
You spent a few hours
We
there,
barely
Mark. That's
survived
true.
the
I have
last.
spent a couple of
We
hours.
must regain the offensive.
Some Vex. Some Hive. Some Cabal.
Why is the city breathing down my neck?
Why don't you put that down so we can talk?
Out here in the wild, this is how we talk.
Yellowstone National Park. Actually, it's Venus.
Your mission.
Awesome,
is
awesome
vital,
spaceships.
Guardian. If
Heading
you
out for an
succeed,
adventure.
You will become legend.
The
If you
Mask.
fail, this city will fall, and the last light of civilization
And there we have it,
will
the
go
end of the
out.
demo. Thanks, everyone.
Yeah, thanks for watching.
Thanks.